Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, what I deem as the racket of the year, this Ezone 98 that came out earlier this year in 2020. What happened? It just got better, guys. Look at this. They came with an Ezone Tour. For all you guys who basically take this racket and add more weight to it in like the 3 and 9 o'clocks, sometimes loaded up in the handle or somewhere on the head, maybe even 12 o'clock, you don't have to do that anymore. That is your new racket. For those of you who already bought this and have loaded it up with some lead, I'm sorry, but you got a new toy coming. You got to buy this one now. So why is this better? Well, my favorite thing, it's got more weight. It's more stable. It hits through the ball better. Man, I could probably like it a little more heavier, but this is probably right in your guys' strike zone. So it maintains that 98 square inch head. Unstrung, it's 315. 315, guys. That's perfect for most of you. All right, so we're gonna go test it out. I got my man, Coach Andrew, and I think I got my man, Chris here from the ITF that we're gonna try this racket. We'll be right back. You guys played really, really well with it. First impressions, are we changing rackets, Coach?
So the forehand side on the 98 actually was actually really light. So actually with the new tour, it was a lot heavier to swing through. Therefore, I loved how I actually swung through it more. Therefore, creating that feel and that striking power that I wanted throughout the whole racket.
So Coach doesn't need to add lead to his racket anymore,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right. They made a racket that's custom made for you.
Basically.
Chris, are we going to bring this on tour with us with ITF tour?
It's really tempting. This racket is definitely one of the heavier rackets I play with so far. I've used to play with the V-Core SV, the 98 too as well, and it's like 10.8 unstrung. This one's 11.1, so I'm feeling like I'm hitting through a lot of my shots a lot more, and it's definitely a step up from my old frames that I was playing with. It's like I really like the liveliness from the frame itself. It's really solid with the forehands, and really good on the backhand sides too. So and it's overall really well balanced. So I'm used to.
Look at where it's balancing right there. See?
I'm used to my old racket being a little bit more handle heavy, so it's great to play with something that's a little bit more balanced and definitely gonna keep hitting with it and test it out more.
So 2 for 2 so far from the big guys.
Okay.
Feels flimsy thin.
It doesn't?
Yeah.
That's Okay.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on here?
Yes.
You gonna fall off or what?
Okay.
So guys, just hit with this racket. Had Coach Goo out there, had ITF man Chris hitting out there. We all love this racket. The extra weight basically stabilized this racket, helped us basically follow through a little easier, gave us a little more weight towards the head of the racket so that we could just throw it out and it's an easier finish for us. I mean, the extra weight definitely helped this racket a lot. I know most of you who play with the regular version use a little lead, weigh it up somehow. Well, I don't think you have to do that with this one anymore. So it basically stays at a 98 square inch head, 315 grams, which is 11.1 ounces. So very stable. Nothing else really changes with the racket except for the weight. But that's basically all this regular one needed, was more weight. So if you guys are a big fan of this, you're gonna love this. All right, for you DR98 fans from 3 years ago who's still searching for those on eBay and everywhere else, right? You just buy this one and I think your search is over. This is your racket right here. All right, so that's the review and my recommendation for you to buy this racket. Don't demo it, just buy this racket. All right, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.